Hi, my name is Sarah Becker, and today I'll be speaking about how influential food advertisements are on our youth and how it is directly causing the rate of obesity in children to increase. According to the American Psychological Association, the childhood obesity epidemic is a serious public health problem that increases morbidity, mortality, and has substantial long-term economic and social costs. More and more children are becoming overweight, decreasing their longevity. When most people come to the realization that obesity is a real problem, they start to wonder what is causing it and what they can do. One cause of the increase in obesity is because of the influence that kids face every day. In a journal titled The Impact of Food Advertising on Childhood Obesity, the American Psychological Association states that children ages 8 to 18 spend about 44 and a half hours a week in front of a television, computer, and/or game screen. There are a number of ways that watching TV could be contributing to obesity. Increased sedentary activity and displacement, unhealthy eating practices learned from both the programming and the advertisements of unhealthy foods, increased snacking while viewing, and interference with normal sleep patterns, says the American Academy of Pediatrics. Children spend so much time in front of TVs that they witness all the different food advertisements that hit the screen. The American Academy of Pediatrics states that in 2009, the fast food industry alone spent $4.2 billion in advertising in all media. The Academy also claims that although this seems like a gigantic amount of money, the industry most likely made most of it back in a short amount of time. Children and teenagers who watch more TV tend to consume more calories, eat higher fat diets, drink more sodas, and eat fewer fruits and vegetables. The main purpose of fast food advertisements is to get the viewers to buy the product. These advertisements usually come on at just the right time, when people are hungry and looking for something to eat. They make their food look appetizing, cheap, and convenient. Most parents just find it easier to stop at McDonald's on the way home instead of actually cooking dinner. As good as the food looks on screen, in reality, it is completely different. Advertisements for fast foods are all over the television. From McDonald's to Burger King and Taco Bell, kids are open up to all the different options that are out there for them. When it comes to ads on television and computers, fast food usually outweighs the nutritious options. Parents are not always conscious of how much TV their children are watching, but according to the American Psychological Association, children's exposure to TV ads for unhealthy food products are a significant risk factor for obesity. The amount of fast food advertisements is much larger than the amount of advertisements on fitness and nutrition. One effect of excessive television watching that most people tend to ignore is the lack of sleep that comes with it. Children spend so much time watching TV that they lose out on precious hours of sleep. The American Academy of Pediatrics stated that before that excessive TV watching can interfere with normal sleep patterns. The same journal also states that there is now evidence from experiments that show that later bedtimes and less sleep may be associated with a greater risk of obesity. One way that parents can help their child be healthy and keep them from becoming overweight is to limit how much television they are watching. Not only are the advertisements a main reason for the increase in childhood obesity, but another cause is simply the lack of activity. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommend that parents allow their children to watch no more than 2 hours of television and/or computer games per day. They also point that there should be no TV in the children's room because that will only add to the lack of sleep that they will receive. We all want our children to be healthy and happy. In order to help the obesity rate to decrease, parents need to monitor what their children are watching and how much time they are spending in front of a screen. Parents need to make sure that their children are spending enough time doing something physical rather than just sitting around on the couch. For more information on childhood obesity, visit www.strongforlife.com or log on to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention at www.cdc.gov. Thank you for your time.